I hope your day is beautiful. I hope you are doing well today. So we have a lot of things to discuss about Barcelona, most especially, I will provide you the latest update on Raphinha, Julius Kounde, what is currently happening at Barcelona. The same thing, we'll be talking about the transfer updates. Barcelona are making plans right now, in the transfer market. So, guys, if you have not subscribed to the channel, guys, I hope you do, because we got a lot to say in this channel. So, guys, thank you, guys. I hope you subscribe to the channel, turn on notification bell, and let's jump in together. So now, firstly, we need to say this about Lamine Yamal because this guy is an incredible player. Last night, against Elche, he scored one beautiful goal, and he has been scoring goals right now consecutively for Barcelona. He actually, yesterday, that yesterday goal actually broke a record because currently right now he has now equaled Diego Maradona goals. Yes, of 38 goals right now for Barcelona. At the age of 18, I think Lamine Yamal is incredible and he has been performing well at the highest level. I think if he can continue like this, continue performing well, and and focus all his attention on football, just like the way Lionel Messi has did. So I think Lamine Yamal has a lot of way to go, and I think he's going to break so many records because at the age of 18, scoring 38 official goals for Barcelona, I think is just unimaginable. So I think Lamine Yamal is doing perfectly well right now with what he's doing. So now let me provide you more updates on Julius Kounde because yesterday he was saying not feeling fine before the game ended. The same thing with Raphinha because Raphinha was immediately substituted in the second half. Raphinha has spoken out saying that yes, he is feeling fine. There's no injury, and Hans Flick has equally confirmed it that yes, Raphinha is not having any injury. The same thing with Julius Kounde. He said he's fine, he's doing good. I think this is a good news for Barcelona because these two players, they are very, very valuable and they are very, very important for us. So I think it's a good one for the two of them not to get injury, yes, because any game currently right now is a crucial game for Barcelona because we are getting to the second half of the season. So we cannot afford to have more injury anymore because already Pedri is in injury, Gavi is in injury, Christensen. So I think these players, it is time for them to continue to play safe. They should don't go to injury, and this is a good news for us. Now let's talk about the transfer update because Marcus Rashford, there is a report saying that Michael Carrick, who is currently Manchester United interim boss, so he said, as far as he continue as Manchester United coach, he wants Marcus Rashford back at Manchester United. And this news has been trending since yesterday. But one thing about the deal is, according to Mundo Deportivo, is saying that Manchester United cannot force Marcus Rashford back to Manchester to the club, except if Barcelona refuse to trigger his release clause of 30 million euros. But if Barcelona decided to say, yes, we want Marcus Rashford, we want him to continue at the club, we are liking the way he has been playing, he has been scoring goals, then, and they said they are ready to activate his release clause, then Manchester United has nothing they don't have authority to bring back Marcus Rashford back to Manchester United by force. So I think this deal is to be left for Barcelona to decide whether to make his deal permanently or not, because Rashford has been scoring goals. He has been doing well. Because coming to Barcelona on a loan deal and producing, I think he has scored something like goal and assist is getting to 21 right now for Barcelona. I think he has been doing well. He has been incredible. So now this is the deal. Marcus Rashford actually said he would like to continue at Barcelona. He don't actually want to return back to Manchester United because he's enjoying the life right now in Spain. So let's see what is going to happen, what Barcelona is eventually going to decide at the end of the season. Let's hope things work well because I believe if we can keep Marcus Rashford, it's going to be a good one for us because anytime he comes in as a substitution, he usually changes our game and he usually produce some kind of stunning goals. So let's see what is going to happen. Now, based on Barcelona transfer strategy for next summer, it has been out saying that yes, Barcelona want to sign a top player with a transfer fee and at least one or three free agents by next season. This is the plan. Now, if you are talking of one top player that we are going to pay the money, I think Hans Flick has told the club he wants a central defender, at least one. And this one should be a left left-footed player. He equally said we need a central forward because although Lewandowski is going to leave the club at the end of the season, his contract is going to expire. So we need to bring in a new striker. Now I believe that in these two positions, one of them will be a transfer fee that we need to pay. And if you take a look at the central forward, the player that we can actually pay money for is like the likes of Julian Alvarez is linked with Barcelona. The same thing with Dusan Vlahovic is equally linked with Barcelona. Now the situation of Julian Alvarez is John Laporta wants to bring him to the club. He expressed it so many times that yes, he would like to have Julian Alvarez at Barcelona. And we know his release clause is getting to like 100 million euros. So it's not going to be an easy deal for Barcelona. Although if we can enter one-on-one rule by next season, we'll be able to pull this deal off. It's very, very sure. But based on the situation of Dusan Vlahovic, currently right now, it is Deco, the sporting director, that is initiating this move. He likes Dusan Vlahovic because he believes that yes, it is a lower cost. He's going to become a free agent by next season, and is currently right now he can have a pre-contract with any other club aside from Juventus. So it is something that is happening. Dusan Vlahovic is going to become a free agent, while Julian Alvarez is whole inquire transfer fee. Now, which one do you think Barcelona is going to bring to the club? Let's hope things work well for Barcelona because me, I prefer we sign Julian Alvarez. Yes, I believe Julian Alvarez is a player that, yes, if we get the money, we can sign him. Although Arsenal are pushing, they said yes, they would like to sign him. They are doing everything possible to sign Julian Alvarez. But I believe if we can sign Julian Alvarez, I think it's far more better than Dusan Vlahovic. But let's hope Barcelona bring in a striker that will continue to score goals for us because we cannot afford to sign a striker that is not scoring goals. No, we have Ferran Torres at the club, and he's doing well, but sometimes he usually miss a lot of chances. So I think in that front area, that's we can actually spend money there. But if you take a look at the central defender, at least four players has been linked with Barcelona right now. The likes of Marco Senesi from AFC Bonamont. This guy is a left footer, and he's currently linked with Barcelona. Now the same thing with Ibrahim Kounate, who is going to leave Liverpool. Although he's a right footed, but he has been playing as a side, side play to Virgil van Dijk. So he also is going to become a free agent by next season. The same thing with Marco Senesi. Now, Leon Goretzka from Bayern Munich, he's equally linked with Barcelona. He's set to become a free agent. Although he's a midfielder, he can equally play as a defender. But we need a defender, a player who is a natural defender. I think that's our plan. A midfielder, we don't need midfield by next season. That one is already in the plan. Now, another player who has now offered himself to the club is, Bernardo Silva from Manchester City. He said yes, he wants to join Barcelona because he's going to become a free agent by next season. Free agent is something we usually attract. We actually want to bring in free agents because currently, right now, we know one-on-one rule is not something we have. So, for now, Barcelona has not made mention of the player they actually want to sign. But these four players has been linked with the club, and there's no way by next season we are going to sign one. I think that one is very, very sure. So we might likely go for a free agent for that central defender. We might likely go for a free agent. But for the central forward, I think we need to spend money to bring in the correct player in that position. So I think this is Barcelona plan right now. So let's hope any decision they make in the summer is going to be favored to us because we are shining right now. If we continue to bring in some players that is aligned with our style, with our style of play, and that can possibly play as a highline, the highline that we have been playing, a player that can actually play it, I think is going to be a good one for us. So let's hope things actually work well in the next summer transfer window because this summer transfer window actually passed, we don't spend much. We only spend 24 million euros on John Garcia. So I hope we are able to spend a huge amount of money by next summer. So I think this is the current transfer in the market. So about Barcelona, based on the situation of Ansu Fati, he continued to shine right now for AS Monaco because yesterday he scored a goal for AS Monaco. They won 4-0 against Rennes. So he continued to shine, but he's our player. Although he has the option to return back to Barcelona once his loan actually expires. But we believe that even though if he comes back to the club, he's still going back on loan, or we make his deal permanently and sell him out of the club. I think this is the plan, because Ansu Fati, I don't think it's part of our plan anymore. So this is the latest update about Barcelona. If you have any comment based on this, guys, make a comment in the comment section. So thank you guys for sticking around and watching the video. See you next time. See you in the next update. Thank you guys.